What's up YouTube, this is Brian from Bull Strength coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be talking about how I fixed my deadlift. So first I'm going to show you some footage from my first powerlifting meet and then a PR attempt from slightly after the meet and kind of break down why my form was so bad. Back around 2011, I was really into different strength training channels. I was huge into Elliot Hulse. I was just really into strength training in general. And basically one day I was in the gym lifting. I was doing some deadlifts. I was hitting a 315 at the time for a single. It was a PR. And there was this big dude in the gym that kind of noticed me and was like, hey, that's a pretty good deadlift. Are you a power lifter? And I was like, no. And so he told me, you should think about getting into competition. And really the rest is history. It just caught fire, and I was just super excited to do a powerlifting meet, and I jumped straight into it without really dialing in my form. You could tell how unprepared I was too, seeing that I don't even have a weightlifting belt. At this point, I still didn't own one. So I'm just going to show you this deadlift from the meet real quick, and then I'll be able to kind of break down the form a little bit better when I show you the gym PR, just because it's from a side angle. So you can really see in that video clip how badly my middle back was rounding. So I'm going to show you one more attempt. This was 495, obviously. More evidence that I was a complete newbie and had no idea what I was doing. I succeeded a 430-pound deadlift, and I jumped straight for 495, which was way beyond any PR that I had set at the time. So I very obviously failed it. So I'm going to show you footage of me failing it real quick, and then I'm going to show you the footage from the gym. So I'll actually be able to break down my form from the side. All right, so here I am, kind of hyping myself up, kind of hopped up on ammonia, ready to hit this lift. And you can see here the rounding in my middle back and just how this weight was just impossibly heavy. Alright, so this next clip was a gym PR from a few months after the meet. This is me attempting a 455-pound deadlift. And you're going to be able to tell much more easily just how badly my form goes to shit here. So now you can see it. Definitely from a side angle, it's very obvious that there's some bowing in my middle back and my thoracic spine. And that's pretty much because my hips were way too high when I started pulling. Since my hips were so high, basically my hips were almost completely locked out, and I pretty much lifted the weight up with my back, which you ever hear the old saying, don't lift with your legs, lift with your back? I actually did a video on that. Obviously you want to deadlift with your legs, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is actually from my second powerlifting meet, and leading up to this meet I actually had a coach that was training me, and he completely fixed my deadlift. Off of just a few cues that he gave me, I felt far more confident, and honestly my gains just started exploding. And basically I'm sinking my hips, but I'm going to break down exactly how to do it. I'm just going to show you another deadlift video from a better angle so I can break it down better.
Woo! You're Brian!
As I get set up on the bar, I draw in a huge breath with my hips still high. So I'm breathing deep into my belly and bracing with my core. I'm flexing the crap out of my abs. Bracing your core is an essential part of the setup process because this is what's going to actually protect your spine from injury. With my hands on the bar and my core tight, I'm sitting back into essentially a squat. And this is going to transfer the energy from my back into my legs. And then I'm literally going to squat the weight up. I'm going to push down into the floor with my feet as if I was doing a squat. Not only that, but I'm spreading the floor with my feet too. So in other words, I'm pushing my knees outward, which is basically the exact same thing you would do in a squat. Alright, so all of that being said, let's see what it looks like when we put it all together. So that's pretty much it for the video. Look, if you're going to deadlift, just make sure that you're sinking your hips and you're treating it a little bit more like a squat. That is, unless you're doing some sort of a stiff-legged deadlift or Romanian deadlift or something like that. But as far as the conventional form goes, you definitely want to sink your hips, keep your chest up, and drive those feet into the ground. So anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.